Hi, Joe.
Hi.
What's that?
That's a 1963 40 Econoline van.
You want to work on it?
Well, I did, but tonight we might go shoot some footage of the Jeep.
Joe, what's that over there?
It's a 1967 Triumph Spitfire.
You want to work on that?
I would love to, but we gotta get the van done first.
We just have too much stuff. It's too much fun. We're going to go ignore all the work on projects and go have fun looking at a Jeep. Right?
That's right.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Hey, so Joe got his way. We ditched the projects. We came out to look at our Jeep. So this is a Jeep we picked up a little while back. Originally, Joe looked at the VIN. Originally it was
A 1965 Jeep DJ5, which means it was right-hand drive and two-wheel drive.
So you'll see now that somebody's converted it to left-hand drive as well as four-wheel drive. So we have a right-hand drive, two-wheel drive Jeep that is now left-hand four-wheel drive. So this is a new project.
The unique thing about this Jeep is, unlike most Jeeps, this is a male Jeep. If you tip it upside down, you can tell.
They leave Joe alone and he just starts drawing on things again.
It all fits.
Okay, prove to us that you can fit in that little gap now, because I'm gonna have to just like ride in the side of there. There's no seat. Joe's gonna be the wheelman on this one, unless he builds me some custom sliding seat brackets.
We probably will build all new seats for this, so that'll be a magical journey of adventure.
So he was showing me earlier that he's a bit off center on the seat.
Yeah, the steering wheel lands on about my right knee. So in order to be centered to the steering wheel, you got to get in here about almost a foot.
So you can fit your girlfriend in there with
That's
you.
right. Get a girlfriend on one side and three
Or-
on the other.
Or a child to run the mail out.
That's right.
When they converted it, you can't get to the
Yeah.
mailbox anymore, so you have a little child.
If your car is old enough to not have side curtain airbags, you just put an extra kid next to you, and that absorbs some of that impact. And it's spare kidneys too, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
You look good in that, Joe. Other than you look like your head's too high. Can you see out the windshield?
Nope.
Yeah, you look.
Yeah.
It's a little questionable.
It's got the headroom. It just
You
doesn't
got
have
plenty of
the
headroom.
stability.
It's gonna be
There's no
sweet.
clutch pedal.
There's linkage for a clutch, but there's no actual pedal.
Conversion wasn't quite finished, so all the linkage is under the floor, but there's no hole in the floor for the clutch pedal to go through. So it's minor cosmetic changes to make.
So far, Zippy has stole the wheels, original wheels from the Scout, which nobody wanted those anyway, and the spare tires for the Probe. You gonna give those back?
Probably not.
Oh, dang. Game plan with the Jeep. Joe, if you've seen our Instagram, which you should have, you'll be familiar with Mr. Zippy. Ever so
Yeah.
slightly. It's not a lot, but there's a little bit of him in there.
A little bit. So, as we talked about the Jeep's former life as a postal service vehicle, we were trying to cook up a design theme that would kind of acknowledge its past. So in 1964, the U.S. Postal Service implemented the zip code. And along with that, they introduced a cartoon character by the name of Mr. Zippy. So our idea with the Jeep is to apply a similar design theme. It'll still have the blue base, a white top. We'll probably do some kind of red, white, and blue interior, maybe some red pinstriping. But the graphics on it are going to be along those lines, and we're going to call this vehicle Zippy Delivery. So we're going to do a Dry Bones cartoon as a postman, kind of acknowledging the Mr. Zippy of the same era, and it's passed as a mail vehicle, postal vehicle, not just mail. We don't discriminate by gender here at Projecteers. And then just kind of apply that theme throughout. So like on the tailgate here, we'll have some kind of...
Let me zoom in on your creativeness here that I don't have. I'll just hide back here.
Oh, this is gonna look... So all that'll be kind of hand painted in a vintage fashion. We'll probably go with a satin paint so that it has a little bit of the vintage feel, a little bit of a patina vibe, but it won't be super rusty. And then we may go ahead and make a filler panel for the right hand side to kind of take it back to more of a CJ5 configuration. And then if we get super ambitious, we may go ahead and make some doors for it as well. One of the other things that makes this unique is it actually has a removable hardtop. A lot of the male Jeeps, along with only being two-wheel drive, had a fixed top on them, so you couldn't actually make them a convertible. Okay.
Okay, so Joe got his way.
Yay.
We looked at the Jeep. We gonna go home and work on something now?
Yeah, we go work on something now.
So there's the thing. You vote. We start on the Jeep, where we went back there. Finish the van. Finish the van.
Yeah.
Finish the Ford.
Ford.
The motor swap Ford.
Oh yeah. There's still a 55 F100 we need to finish a motor swap on.
Work on that Jag.
Yeah, all right.
Can't work on that Jag. That's that guy.
Yeah.
Or work on the Spit.
Or the Spit.
Or spacers on the Probe and go rally the Probe.
Ah.
That's what I vote. And the van.
Probably the van.
Joe's got distracted. We're still not working on things. Oh, there's a hole.
They don't fall in any
Almost
holes.
fell in the hole. The GT6, the Rover, and the box under a tarp. What's the box under the tarp?
1957 BMW Isetta 300.
Who knows what an Isetta is? I had to be explained long ago. There it is. Joe's future GT car. We're gonna have a build off and he's gonna build the GT car.
Yeah.
I've decided this and he doesn't get a choice in the matter.
We'll put a Z-Tech in it.
Well, you gotta leave it the same so we can run it in
fine.
classic motoring.
It does have an SCCA badge on the dashboard.
Ooh, see, it's official.
That's
You
legit.
can't ruin that.
But if you look up their rules, it like is a year old or a year too new to run. I don't know how it all
We'll make
works.
our own class. Screw them.
We'll just do something weird there. I don't know.
Getting too dark. Rocket, get him. Go get in the car.
Oh,
Get in there.
look, two lowriders.
Get in there.
That's the other luxury to a Spitfire is you just climb out of it.
You don't have a roof to deal with, huh?
Get under the roof. Someday.
We've decided it's the van first. You don't get a decision anymore.
You've been outvoted by,
Logic.
yeah.
So we're gonna get a list going of potential projects that could happen soon and have hope to happen that way.
I flunked out of stenography school, the Muncie College of Business and Polytechnic.
Muncie was a transmission.
I know, but it's also from the movie.
Okay, so van, right van up there. The van is happening. The van is next. The van, here, let's do this. Look, the van is right there. It has started. It was covered in more stuff than it is. Things have happened.
That's what I like to call econ low line. And when you're introduced to the project, it'll make 100% more sense.
So that's number one. That's happening for sure. The next one we have to decide, we have the Probe, which is spacers and beat the crap out of. Verify tire clearance. We have the F100.
Oh yeah, the 55.
55 F100 is an engine swap. We started one weekend. It kind of just got put to the side. It's easy, just needs to be done.
Yeah, it's like a weekend to wrap it
No
up.
big deal there. What else do we have?
We got a Spitfire.
Spitfire, but it says could happen soon and have hope.
My
So
heart.
Spitfire's the Jeep. Spitfire, go down here. The Jeep. What you decided that was? 65?
65.
Put Gertrude up here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't.
Because
want
after
it.
Gertrude's coming the Scout, so put it up
Okay,
there.
okay.
And before this list gets out of hand, is there anything other than the Scout that needs to be on there?
I don't think so. Like, I think rounded out the Scout would be nice.
Okay, 67. Another 67, the best year there was. So after the van, or maybe amidst the van, if the van gets to a stopping point, let us know. The probe, you want to see the ugly probe get harassed? You want to see the 55 F100 get done and gone? Do you want to see this Jeep get started? Do you want to see the Spitfire continue its restoration? Or do you want to be introduced to the Scout?
Yeah,
I mean, it runs and drives. It is not something you want to be caught on the road in. And it needs a lot of electrical work on it. So let us know. That's the list. And if you can't see it,
like zoom in on that baby. Extreme close up.
There it is. Say bye.
Bye bye.
Let us know what's awesomer than other things.
Other things.